All right. Welcome back for another deep dive. You guys know the drill, right?
Hooked from the first line. Gotta love it.
Yeah. We take an opening line, something legendary, something infamous maybe, and we just dig in.
You unpack it.
Yeah, we unpack it. And today, well, we're going all the way back to 1903.
Wow. Yeah.
Jack London, The Call of the Wild. Buck did not read the newspapers, or he would have known that trouble was brewing. What do you think? What's your first reaction to that line?
You know, it's interesting. It seems so simple, right? But there's so much packed in there.
I think so, too.
Like, immediately you've got this contrast, right? You've
Yeah.
got the human world, the world of newspapers and information, versus Buck's world, which is about to become all about instinct, all about survival.
Yeah, and it's like he's about to, Buck is about to kind of get a crash course in just how different those two worlds really are.
Exactly.
But it's not just about foreshadowing the plot.
Right.
I mean, London does something really clever here with Buck, with how he makes us think about Buck.
Right, totally. By even suggesting that, like, Buck could read the newspaper, he kind of gives him this almost human-like quality.
Yeah?
We start to think about him as this character with, like, thoughts, feelings, motivations, even though he's a dog, right? And I think that really sets the stage for us to experience the story through Buck's eyes as he changes, over the course of the book.
Yeah, like we're invited to see the world through his eyes.
Totally.
Even though, like, rationally, of course, he can't read a newspaper.
Of course.
And we've talked a lot about foreshadowing, right, on this show in past deep dives. So does his first line, does it do a good job of setting that tone for the whole rest of the novel?
Right.
Or is it just like a catchy line?
I think it's definitely more than just catchy. It's definitely setting the tone, I mean, think about Buck's journey. He gets kidnapped from this, like, comfortable life, thrown into this brutal world of sledding, right? And he is ultimately forced to tap into, like, his primal instincts just to survive. Yeah. And that sense of upheaval, of a world turned upside down, it's all right there in that first sentence.
Yeah. It's like that phrase, trouble was brewing. It becomes almost like this undercurrent that runs through the entire story.
Exactly.
Every challenge that Buck faces, every fight he wins, every time he howls, it all kind of echoes back to that initial feeling that things are about to change, things are going to get rough.
And that's what makes it so effective, right? It's not just like setting up the plot points, it's establishing this whole mood, this feeling that permeates the entire book. You feel that brewing trouble right alongside Buck, even before you know exactly what shape it's going to take.
Yeah, I like that. So well said. Now here's a thought. Listener, if you had to rewrite that first line, how would you do it? How would you encapsulate the essence of The Call of the Wild?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Hit us up on social media. Let us know your best shot.
I'd love to hear that.
And be sure to join us next time for another Hooked from the First Line deep dive.
See you then.